Ladies, you know who this is. It's handsome.
Do they? Are you sure they know?
I'm certain they do. Everyone knows you, John Gavin. No, thoroughly modern Millie, I think, really. You had done many successful things, but everyone remembers you from this. Do you mind?
Oh, I don't mind at all. I think it's swell, just swell.
Now, how about Julie Andrews? What's she like to work with?
A delight. She's very professional, almost frighteningly professional, prepared, capable. A very nice person.
The Fantasticks is the longest-running musical in world theater history. Why do you think, John?
Well, it has a lovely message. It's a universal parable that it talks about, that it sings about, and it is long-running for a couple of other reasons. First of all, it has been done in New York, now in its 9th year, in a very small house off Broadway. I don't think the house seats 200. And the play shouldn't be done for more than that many people. We've been doing it to very warm and nice audiences in Warren and Columbus. But it isn't until we've gotten here to Dayton that we have a theater that even begins to accommodate the show, because the show doesn't have sets. It asks people to use their imagination. It just has one big set. And we ask people to imagine walls and imagine many other things, you see, along with us. So this theater, although in my estimation, even it is large in the way that I would like to play this show, is by far the best of all the theaters we've been playing in, and I'm looking forward to it.
Have you been to Dayton before, John?
Never.
Never?
No.
We're very pleased to have you. How tall are you?
I'm 6'4".
You're 6'4". Are you
Yes.
single?
I'll take the Fifth Amendment.
You'll take the Fifth Amendment. Well, girls, I hope that you'll all come down and see John Gavin in the Fantasticks
Well, never mind
nightly.
just girls.
No, we'll
Boys
bring your
too.
husbands
This is not
too.
Bring
All
your
right.
boyfriends, or boyfriends bring your girlfriends. It's that is, if you want to get involved, and if you want to use your imaginations, and if you want to see what I think is really a splendid piece of writing. And I think I've got some beautiful voices working with me, some splendid singers. I think they'll enjoy it.
Thank you very much, John Gavin.
Thank you.
We're visiting with the one and only, the wonderful Everett Horton. It certainly is a privilege to have you here in Dayton, Mr. Horton.
Oh, what a nice introduction. I'm so glad I'm here.
Mr.
Nice.
Horton,
Yeah.
a lady called me this morning, a relative of yours,
Yeah.
from Chilton, Wisconsin, the Humes.
Well, what do you know? Yes, that would be, yes.
Yes, her
Yeah.
name is Mrs. Lloyd Root now.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And
Yeah.
she wanted to send her best regards to you.
All right, the Humes go on back in our family for many years. Many years.
Mr. Horton, of course, everyone, I think, associates you with Springtime for Henry.
Yes, I played that over 2,500 times, I believe. Not night after night, but just, over a period of years. I first played it in 1933. And then in 1939, I opened the Bucks County Playhouse with it. I was the first play in it. We opened it on a Saturday night, and Saturday morning, the seats weren't in yet. That's Bucks County.
Mr. Horton, you're home in California. Now, they tried to get you to move your home, didn't they, because of the highway?
No, they ignored it altogether.
Now, you still have your home
Oh,
there.
yes, I did. But I thought they'd take part of it away. Instead of that, they built a redoubt out like that, and it protected the front of the house. And then they sunk the freeway down about 25 feet lower. So I'm sort of up in the top of the Alps now. And it's very nice. Every now and then we hear a sort of a murmur of the freeway. And my sister said, listen, the tide's coming in, It's very nice, yeah.
Of course, now, were you an architect? I know you went to Columbia University, but
Yes.
has this been a hobby with you?
No. Lots of architects asked me what I had in mind when I was building the house, and I said, well, I'm trying to give the suggestion that it was once a very old manor house, and the different families through the ages have added on, trying to keep the architecture about the same, and then the architect will say, but not too successfully. Well, that's all right.
Mr. Horton,
Yeah.
is this the first time you've played in the Fantasticks?
Yes. Well, this is my second week. Third week, the beginning of third week, yes.
Are you enjoying it?
Oh, I had the time of my life, yes. It's very amusing. Of course, the great thrill of this play is to sit off stage, as I do right off there, and listen to the most glorious singing that I have ever heard in my life. John Gavin has a lovely baritone voice, and then the high baritone of Mr. Monk, and the gorgeous soprano, and then the two fathers. I tell you, it's just thrilling. I hate to come on. I come on, I'm the applause stopper. You see, I have to come on, else they'd be applauding for hours, but we have to go on with the play. So then they send me on to do what they can about stopping it. Sometimes I'm successful, but they go on anyway.
Well, you're always everyone's favorite, Mr. Horton. What do you have planned now when you go back to California?
Well, I'm not going back till Labor Day because right after I finish here, I go with Mr. Monk to a very nice theater at Traverse City. That's in Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lovely theater, and I played there 4 times, and we're going to do a play called What Did We Do Wrong, which I saw in New York last season with Paul Ford. It has to do with a father and mother, and they can't understand what they did, that they would have a hippie son who wound up in jail in college, you see. And the son tells them in no uncertain terms. So when I saw it in New York about the middle of the second act, the hippie was so seemingly so right. So I thought, I'm not going to stand for this. I'm going to get out of here. This is not, but pretty soon the father takes over, so it's not so bad. Pretty good. It's a lot of fun to do.
Mr. Horton, you look marvelous.
I do?
No, you really do.
Oh.
Do you have any special diet or any special thing that you like to do that really keeps you going?
Mm-hmm. I diet all through the meal until I come to the desserts. And I eat them
Is
all.
that your weakness?
Yes. Well, mostly chocolate. You know, I think when you get to be my age, you don't eat too much. You know, you don't change, and you are the way you're going to be for the next 30 years, I hope. Yeah.
No, we're not going to talk about age now.
Oh,
but
I don't
you
mind.
Certainly,
I don't
you have
mind.
done remarkably well, and we have always enjoyed seeing you. It's a treat to have you in Dayton. Thank you very much, Mr. Horton.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.